Alright, so this is the long version of, should be connected, I'm going to start doing it this way, a blog post, a short video, and a long extended version video, all around one topic. So maybe you've already read the blog post, maybe you've seen the short video. Regardless, you are now watching this video. So, the basic idea, I'm going to explain it like, in the way that I explain it. So, wow. Alright, relaxing. This is the long version. I will take it slow. I will relax myself to sunshine. Man, look at that. Just beautiful. Standing out here on the outside of group home that I live at. Enjoying the sunshine. It's not too terribly hot. Kind of cooled off. Bring myself, these plants, everything. Greenery. I stare at this right here on my finger. Yeah. I stare at this a lot. Because I sit on that step. I'm doing it for a few weeks now since I moved rooms, and I'm closer to this door right here. Sit on that step and just go to work. No, but just explore stuff and think about stuff. I like the Wim Hof. Shout out to Wim Hof breathing exercise. It's also a full-blown self-improvement method, or I hate to call it self-improvement. It doesn't matter. Let's get beyond this. Okay, relaxing. So, one of the most powerful, freeing things I have discovered in my journeys, my explorations of my mind, myself, philosophy, and different things. Probably the realization that, and I was guided into this realization, I didn't make this all up, and, but the idea that everything that happens within me. My experience, my sight, my eyes, the emotions that are going on within me, okay? And this little guy up here, which causes me so very much trouble, but is really a pretty awesome piece of nature and the universe. But this little guy, puts it all together. The sights, the sounds, the colors, the feelings, the thoughts, the actions, the speech, everything. Puts it all together in here. And so this is where things happen. And my kind of jumping off point when I first was guided into this realization is that other people even. It's a kind of flip on a basic intuition that we have, which is very troubling. It has been, for me, very troubling. Which is the idea that other people are like these totally separate, I have no control of them. They speak words that I cannot control what they speak, I cannot control how they treat me. And definitely this last one, most importantly for myself, I cannot control what they think, and more specifically what they think of me. Very frustrating. It has been very frustrating my whole life to this little, I don't know if it's in here, but this ego thing going on, okay? So, I just lost my, charisma. No, I don't know. Anyways, skip that part. Alright, so, yeah. Other people. And realizing this is like, oh man, it's totally up to me. It's totally my responsibility. If someone is bothering me, if someone is treating me what I would consider poorly, or especially for me, I'm a very fearful person, as I think we pretty much all are. If someone has caused me fear, if someone has caused me discomfort, if someone is, etc., etc., etc. This is all happening within my experience, and I can adapt my experience to manipulate my experience of other people. That's the main thing. So still, I can't control the precise, information that comes into me from other people, and the way they treat me, and the way they speak, and all types of things. I cannot control that, but I can control my experience of it, because my experience of life happens 100% within me. And freeing, this is why it's such a powerful and freeing idea, is because if I manage myself within my body, and lately I've been trying to think this super freeing thing, because I got all, I live in this group home with a lot of people here, 50 or so people here. And everyone always needs something that came up with this great, I've been compassionate and all this. What was I even trying to say when I mentioned the compassion? Oh yes, taking on responsibility of other people and making sure that they don't suffer. I get a big heart, and I'm going to try to help people. I don't like people to suffer. I don't like to suffer myself, particularly. I'm coming to terms with the okayness of suffering, but that's still quite a bit in the works. But the realization is that only this, and this is my responsibility. Only that. In the whole universe. 8 or 9, 10, whatever it is, billion people, or my circle of the people that I know, hundreds probably of people. Out of all that, and out of all this that's going on, this thing that I experience, this, there's a chance that you have one too. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm serious, but I'm kind of joking. So, yeah, this is my responsibility. The experience that I have is my responsibility. And the point that came to me when I first realized that, and this was more of a realization that I had kind of on my own, that I wasn't totally guided into. Of course, there's always guidance when we have epiphanies and different things. But it felt fresh for me that, okay, I realized this, it's my idea, I own it. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. But, no, I don't really need to say that. So, yeah, but this, simple. Look, I feel in the whole cosmos, dark matter, quantum, all this thing going on. I feel a little portion, as much as my consciousness can really handle. There's probably a lot more feelings going on than I can consciously feel, and thinking, I think probably it would be nice to think that I think one thought at one time, which is kind of the experience, but I realized over time that thoughts come packaged up in other thoughts. So sometimes I'm really thinking like a million thoughts all at one time. I think that's why when I have this stressful, overthinking, it might be called, when my brain feels very stressful. But yeah, so if everyone did this, if everyone took responsibility for their body and mind, and says, I don't care what happens to me, I don't care what life throws at me, I don't care about all this other people thinking this or that, what I care about is this, and the experience that I have in here. If everyone did that, if everyone took responsibility like that, the world may be a better place. Because, well, that's a whole nother point. I was trying to get off on some point about morality, but I think the basic idea is just that if people took ownership of themselves, regardless of what happens to them, regardless of, say, their upbringing or different excuses that we make, which the upbringing thing is not always an excuse, but sometimes it provides context and different things. But anyways, I'm done talking, I'm tired. I used to make like these 20-minute videos, and it's only been 8.5 minutes, and I feel like I've said more in this video than I have a dozen 20-minute videos. But hope you enjoyed. So that's my little idea. That's what I'm thinking on, and yeah. So take this as encouragement. It's like it's up to you, the experience that you have, and the point that I was really trying to make is other people, the experience that you have of other people and their actions and speech and everything like that. So hopefully you get the idea. If I have communicated properly or skillfully, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So that's my little video. Hope you enjoyed it, and check out, if you haven't already checked out the blog post, it may just shed some light in some different areas as far as what I'm talking about. The blog post and the shorter version of this video. Maybe I came across more clearly in the shorter version. I'm not sure the shorter version, but I'm not sure. That's up to whoever's watching. So, alright, take care. Bye.